When we're young, we may not think we have an estate to protect, but estate planning is something that everyone needs to think about. And today's Ask the Expert is sponsored by Premier Estate and Income Planning. And joining me is Scott Garcia and Jennifer Cermak. Guys, thanks so much for being here with us
Great
today.
to be here again.
Of course, we love having you all here. And Scott, you know, what should we do, or who should have an estate plan?
Great question. Anybody really that has any property or assets that wants to make sure no matter what happens, that property or asset will go to somebody they love or care about, under no uncertain circumstances should do an estate plan.
Yeah, we all should have one. And Jennifer, what makes Premier Estate and Income Planning, the process, different from traditional real estate planners?
So what we offer is what we call technology-assisted estate planning. Okay, so this isn't your grandpa's estate plan, all right, with that big leather book. It's an online encrypted account that you can log into as the client. You can change things, upload videos, upload pictures. You can share it with your lawyer, your CPA. It's a one-of-a-kind system. We're the only one that has the license for it here in St. Louis, so you got to come to us to get it.
The one and only, and that technology really is a game changer. And Scott, on your radio show on KTRS, you talk about total client control. What does that mean for your client?
Well, as Jennifer mentioned, anybody who has a traditional book trust, nothing wrong with that, but people have a book trust. If they want to make a change, they have to go to the attorney. With our system, our clients can actually log in from their kitchen, from their bedroom, at the condo in Florida, anytime, make any change they want to, or get a hold of the attorney. And we have a one-time flat fee. Our clients pay a one-time flat fee for documents, which is unheard of in the industry. Our people love our program.
And you mentioned that one-time flat fee, Jennifer. What all does that flat fee cover?
Well, it depends. You know, everybody's estate plan needs are different, but generally that's going to give you a full comprehensive estate plan. We're talking trusts, wills, powers of attorney for finances, powers of attorney for healthcare. We even give you a little medical card so that first responders can log in and see all of your medical information if you're in a car accident in the emergency room. So it comes with a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Right?
And y'all really thought it all through.
I mean, this system actually has been around since 1985. Okay, but it really took somebody like me, right, who was born in the 80s to take this technology and run with it. So since 1985, they've been developing it and narrowing it down and making it all the features that you need in order to get a comprehensive estate plan.
Absolutely, and y'all are doing a lot of this electronically. I mean, when you think about placing your assets into a trust, but doing it, you know, digitally, how does that really kind of change the trajectory for 21st century estate planning?
It's a great question. We can do things very, very quickly. One of the things in estate planning, which is very important, is funding the trust, meaning changing the title of the assets to the trust name. Well, typically a traditional trust might take 4 weeks to do that. We can actually do it in about 30 minutes by assigning the assets to the trust, which is unheard of in the industry. And again, people love our program. If they want to know more, they can also listen to the radio show every Saturday at 4 o'clock.
Wow, and y'all are really saving so much time. 4 weeks to 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
I'm going to say a day.
Okay,
I'll say a day.
Still a lot faster,
Okay,
though.
yes, much faster.
A lot faster.
Just by using e-filing and technology, right?
Wow,
this is how we're going, right? So everybody needs to get on board because this is the future.
Absolutely. And Jennifer, you really say that for 90% of your clients, they can complete their real estate plan in 90 minutes or less.
Right, that's a tag phrase I use because of the system is so quick and fast that 90% of my clients, I can get 90% of their estate plan done in 90 minutes or less. Right? Like, who does that?
Yeah.
You don't see any other attorney saying that kind of stuff, but it's totally because of the power of this system.
And
wow.
It's total client control plus cost control.
Wow.
Our clients pay one time for their documents. That's it.
And you can get your estate planning done just like that.
Just like that, yeah. Well, during COVID, it was amazing, right? Because everybody is at their house. You know, I'm at my house. We're all logging in. We're collaborating. It was a beautiful system. It really made it skyrocket, all right? Because everybody likes the convenience of being at home to do this.
And it is convenient. And you all actually do have some estate planning workshops coming up in the next week. Tell us about what attendees can expect.
Well, they can expect a couple bad jokes from me, for sure. Okay, but we'll go through the whole program. People love our events. I never had anybody come to an event who didn't, when they left, they said, I wish I would have never came. Everybody loves this information. Remember, the information we share is not readily available. Most people, there's times I look in the crowd, their jaws are dropped. I didn't know that. So anybody out there really needs to come attend a live event.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't know what you all do. And that is the perfect reason that you should go ahead and call Premier Estate and Income Planning. That information is right there on your screen. Give them a call, 314-580-0524. They have live estate planning workshops coming up very soon, so mark your calendars. And of course, we'll make sure you have access to all of that information on our website at studiostl.tv. Guys, thanks so much again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.